A diplomatic confrontation on Wednesday at the United Nations General Assembly over the findings of the Goldstone Report, the UN-sponsored report on 38 instances of alleged Israeli and Hamas human rights violations during the Gaza war in January. On one side, Israel and the United States and others, which oppose on grounds of bias both the Goldstone Report and a UN draft resolution supporting its conclusions.
This is not honest fact-finding. But this is not all. Justice Goldstone himself admitted that the mission had deliberately selected incidents so as to evade the complex dilemmas of confronting threats in civilian areas.
On the other, the Palestinians, Arab nations, and other UN members who have sponsored a resolution endorsing the report's findings.
Remember our children. They still live in fear due to the bombardment of their homes.
The non-aligned movement calls on the parties to take all appropriate steps within their national legal systems in the period of 3 months, according to the complementarity between national and international jurisdiction, to undertake investigations that are independent, credible.
The draft resolution includes 3 requests: that the General Assembly endorse the Goldstone Report, that both Israel and the Palestinians conduct independent investigations into alleged human rights violations, and that the Secretary General refer the matter to the Security Council. This debate follows another held on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives on Tuesday. But the question before legislators was whether they should reject the Goldstone Report as biased and illegitimate. While some pointed out Congress had not held a hearing on the report, and while the report's author, Judge Richard Goldstone, called the measure filled with mistakes.
2/3 being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended, the resolution is agreed to, and without...
The non-binding resolution passed 344 to 36, an echo of the Obama administration's concerns about the report's fairness. But in the General Assembly, it's almost certain the U.S. and Israel will not be able to drum up a large number of opponents against the draft resolution. The only such hope, a referral to the UN Security Council, where, even if it were taken up, Washington and other powers could wield veto power. Rosalind Jordan, Al Jazeera, Washington.